On the morning of May 3, 2012, neighbors in the quiet neighborhood of Brookwood in Mobile, Alabama, were jolted awake by sirens. Smoke billowed from the modest one-story home of Rachel Landry, a local preschool teacher and single mother of two. Firefighters arrived quickly and managed to douse the flames within 20 minutes. The blaze had started in the kitchen and spread rapidly. In the master bedroom, behind a barricaded door, they found the body of Rachel, charred but intact enough to confirm her identity. Initially, it seemed like a tragic case of a kitchen fire gone wrong. That was until the fire marshal raised a red flag. The fire's origin appeared to be the stove, but investigators noted something strange. Accelerants, possibly lighter fluid, had been used in areas far from the kitchen, including the bedroom. Also alarming, the bedroom door had been wedged shut from the outside, making it nearly impossible to open. An autopsy revealed a shocking truth. Rachel had been dead before the fire started. Cause of death: manual strangulation. This was no accident. This was murder, and the fire had been set to cover it up. Rachel was beloved in her community, sweet, dependable, and protective of her two sons. She had no criminal history, no known enemies. Police interviewed coworkers, friends, and family. Attention turned toward her ex-husband, Toby Landry, from whom Rachel had divorced 3 years earlier. They had joint custody of the kids, who were thankfully spending the night with Toby at the time of the fire. Toby claimed he had been home all night. Phone records backed it up. Neighbors confirmed seeing his car in his driveway until morning. Another lead emerged. Rachel had recently begun dating someone new, Zach Miller, a gym manager. Their relationship was only 3 months old, but had reportedly become strained. Friends said Rachel had planned to end things that very week. Zach Miller came in for questioning and was cooperative. He claimed he hadn't seen Rachel in 2 days. But something nagged at detectives. His alibi wasn't airtight. Security footage from a gas station 2 miles from Rachel A.'s home showed someone matching Zach's description buying lighter fluid at 1:12 a.m. on the night of the fire. Investigators secured a warrant for Zach's car and found traces of accelerant in the trunk and fibers that matched Rachel's bedsheets. Most damning, Zach's phone pinged near Rachel's home between 1:30 and 2 a.m., the exact window when the fire started. Under mounting pressure, Zach was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and arson. In court, prosecutors presented a chilling picture. Rachel had broken things off with Zach earlier that week. On the night of the fire, he showed up unannounced, angry, and intoxicated. He strangled her during a confrontation, then tried to cover his tracks by setting the house ablaze. The evidence was overwhelming. Surveillance footage, cell tower data, and accelerant traces all pointed to Zach. Even his own internet searches, retrieved from his laptop, were damning. How to set a fire that looks like an accident? Can you erase fingerprints with fire? And how to kill someone and not get caught? Zach's defense claimed the breakup triggered a mental health episode, and he acted impulsively, but the jury didn't buy it. Rage over rejection and loss of control. Zach couldn't accept that Rachel wanted to leave him. He acted out of possessiveness and fear of abandonment. Zach was found guilty of first-degree murder and arson. In 2015, he was sentenced to life in prison without parole and is currently serving his sentence at Holman Correctional Facility in Alabama. Rachel Landry's sons were raised by her sister and have gone on to honor her memory through a foundation supporting domestic violence survivors. Her case remains a stark reminder that sometimes the most dangerous people are the ones closest to us.